All right. What's going on, everyone? I hope you had a great long weekend, Labor Day weekend. This week, we're actually going to be, well, let me take a step back. Hopefully, you all saw your grades. If you have not seen your grade, make sure you check your grade. If you're missing anything, or if over the weekend you made some corrections, make sure that you reach out to me. Let me know that you made the corrections so that I can go back and look at your grade and fix it as long as you did the assignment correctly. So check that first. This week we're actually going to be working on piano. So I'm going to be showing, some of you already know how to play piano, but I'm still going to show you some new approaches to piano, even if it's just with a backing track. So we're going to be working on piano. I have a pre-made track that I actually just created. So let me jump right into it. All right, so you all will have access to this, and it'll already be set up. So it has all the tracks right here, and then of course it has a grand piano, and this is the piano that you'll be playing. So make sure you have this selected, and it should sound like that. Okay. Before we get started, I want to make sure there's been a lot of people that come up to me or they raise their hand during class and they say, hey, my piano's not working. So if your piano is not working, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to settings. And then from there, you're going to want to make sure you check the Yamaha port 1. It's not going to say Yamaha XS8. It's going to say Yamaha something else. But make sure you have the Yamaha keyboard checked and make sure it's port 1. If you don't have access to that, or it's saying it's looking for it or something like that, there's a little button right next to the browser. It looks a little bit different than this one. But there's a little button. It's like right here. It's like two little dots with some squiggly lines. You're going to click on that. Make sure all of everything is enabled. And then it's going to ask you to reload, and you are going to reload the project. So, that's a little bit of troubleshooting. I've been helping out a lot of people with that. But my expectation is that by the end of this week, you'll be able to troubleshoot yourself. So, all right, I think we're good to go. So let's jump right into it. So let's listen to the backing track. So yeah, it is kind of slow, but that's okay. I made it slow on purpose so that you all would be able to practice slow. So that's the track, and it's 80 BPM. And so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you some notes. So the cool thing about Soundtrap is that it actually has the different notes, or at least it has C as a reference. So the first thing I want you to do is find C, and you're going to play it with your thumb, your right thumb. So find C4, play it with your right thumb. Let me move that out the way. Next, you're going to find D is right next to it, this note. You're going to play that with your pointer finger, this finger. And then E, you're going to play that with your middle finger. And then you have F, which you're going to play with your ring finger. And then lastly, you have G, which you're going to play with your pinky. And so really every note should be covered, or all 5 of those notes should be covered with one finger. So if you were playing it all together, it's going to sound bad, but it should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, got it? So let's try that. Again, we got 1, or C, which is your thumb, D, which is your pointer finger, E, which is your middle finger, F, which is your ring finger, and then G, which is your pinky. So the pattern that we're going to be playing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 1. So it'll look like this. Again, that is. All right, so let's play that in time really quick. So I'm gonna start it in the middle. So here we go. This will be the tempo. Ready, go. Try it again. One more time. All right, so I want you to work on that. And once you feel comfortable with that with your right hand, then you're going to do that same line with your left hand. Now, the fingering is going to be a little bit different with your left hand. So you're going to find C3. C is going to be with your pinky. D is going to be with your ring finger. E is going to be with your middle finger. F is going to be with your pointer finger. G is going to be with your thumb. So again, C, pinky, D, ring finger. E is going to be your middle finger. F is going to be your pointer finger, and then G is going to be your thumb. All right. So it's going to be the same sequence. So it's going to be. Again, that's C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, G, C. So with the track, it becomes. Try it again. Do it one more time. Last time. All right, so before we move forward, I did forget to say, make sure you have this looping, because if it's not looping, what'll happen is once it's over, it'll just be done and it'll just stop. So make sure you have that loop function turned on. And then once you feel comfortable with your left hand, then you're going to try it with both hands. So it's going to sound like this. I'm going to start it in the middle. So here we go. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2. One more time. Last time. Make sure you try to play it even. Here we go. All right. And so I think that will definitely be enough for the day. However, if for some reason you feel like you have that under your hands and you're good to go, you can also do some other things, which is like, for instance, you can speed up the tempo. Like, let's say you think you have it down, and I don't expect anyone to go to 120. Make sure if you do, you press the adjust button so that it does speed up with the track. So give it a second to do the math. And so if you want it at 120, again, you can do it a little bit slower, maybe 100, maybe 90 or something like that. You want to increase it incrementally. So this is probably too fast, but here's an example. So here we go. 1, 2. Again. All right. Again, I don't expect anyone to play it at 120. I would like for you to keep it at 80 and make sure you just really get that tempo down. But if for some reason you're good and you want to speed it up, then just check with me beforehand. All right. So I'll be around, and if you have any questions, just let me know. But I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy this track, because I know sometimes, playing the piano and just doing like basic exercises, some people can say like, oh, this is kind of boring, or I don't really like it. But my hope is that with the backing track, it makes it a little bit more fun. And so I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll be around to help you. All right. See you later.